Okay, folks, we have another episode synopsis for season 9. This will be episode 3, entitled Having Faith, airing on July 30th. A fed up Sabrina takes control of her life and goes searching for direction on the wild side. Let me you all know, if you go back to my season 9 trailer breakdown, out of all the segments of that trailer, you know the one I don't give a flying F about was Sabrina going off on Rich for hooking up with Penelope. So it seems like the follow-up is going to be Sabrina having a hot girl summer or becoming a thought. What happened to being a mom or wanting to be a mom? So because the man you dumped, and speaking of dump, you literally showed up to his job with a box with all of his things from your apartment, and when you caught him with another woman, you dumped it on the floor and stormed out. I do not feel bad for Sabrina at all. At all. So she's quote unquote taking control of her life and searches for directions on the wild side. This feels like some stupid shit that's going to blow up in her face, and then she's going to try to cry victim when she goes on the wild side. This woman, you just got your position as bank manager back. You found a seemingly stable and successful and good man to be a sperm donor. But because the man who you broke up with, who you didn't want to take his sperm, well, sickle cell, whatever, but still, you didn't want to take his sperm, so you opted to have a baby with someone else. And now he comes back saying everything you want to hear after ghosting you for what? Was it a month or 3 months? I forgot. How long was that time jump? Remember, it was like right before the end of the season, they did a time jump. It was either 1 or 3 months. I literally forgot. But essentially, you tell him to let's see other people. And because he hooked up with someone else, now all of a sudden you feel like now bump that. I do not care. I do not care. Andy discovers deep, dark secrets during her deep dive into Dr. Cruz. Who the is Dr. Cruz? All right. Remember that season 9, they kept this shit under wraps. I don't know much of anything. There was no like actors access stuff where we get a bunch of character descriptions. We get episode titles. We don't have that. I think we got like a couple here and there from like Deadline, but that was back in May, where they talked about 3 new characters: a Rock, Dr. Vaughn, and Nia. Now this Dr. Vaughn, played by Sullivan Jones, male character, it is possible that Dr. Cruz could be Dr. Vaughn. Now, it isn't uncommon where when Actors Access came out with information about, hey, we got casting news of 14 new characters for the upcoming season of The Oval or Sistas, and then they'll have the character name and the description, but then when the show actually airs, the character has a different name. These things happen, but if this Dr. Cruz is an entirely new character, well, I don't know much about it. But it makes you wonder if Andy herself does a deep dive, if Dr. Cruz is in reference to let me go back to that episode 2 synopsis. If this is the same dismissive doctor that Karen has to endure while she's going through suffering because she's in labor. So I don't know. But yeah, that's really all I have to say about this synopsis. I do not care about the Sabrina crap. Let's talk about it in the comments below, and I'll catch you all in the next video.